The Tastemaster SA is brought to you by Clover, made with love for the ones you love. Last week on the Tastemaster SA, in a double elimination challenge, contestants had to present a refined fine dining dessert. The pressure was too much for Olile and Megan, who fell short and were sent home. Now in the quiet, leafy suburbs, our top 6 meet at one of Cape Town's hottest trending online bakeries to meet this week's guest judge.
My name is Andriette Georgiou, and this is Mondvol. In 2021, I lost my job, and through that moment of being retrenched, Mondvol was born. It is my bakery. I'm so proud of it. At Mondvol, we are known to bake these big, fat, chunky, delicious cookies. What drew me to these big, fat cookies, it was a big craze all around the world, but not necessarily here yet in South Africa. And you can courier it. So suddenly, I'm able to scale from a small bakery in Durbanville to a bakery that can send cookies nationwide. And that is epic. Mondvol for me is a sign of hope. It is a place where especially women come together and we create something that we are all very passionate about. We have fun. There's so much love going into every single thing that goes out of this kitchen. And we love to spread that love and that joy. For me, when you receive a box of Mondvol cookies, you are being told that you are worth being celebrated. And when you eat that cookie, that's all that should be in your head. No guilt, no shame, just joy.
New week, new challenge. Asambe so bangena.
We are now finally the top 6 and things are going to get so interesting.
So today we arrived at Mondvol, and yes, I do know that this is a cookie place. I've seen it trending on the internet. I'm very excited.
Welcome.
Thank you. You too.
Today I'm going to teach you how to make a delicious gourmet cookie, cappuccino cookie. And today we're going to specifically be using Jacob's, which is the best, okay?
Mondvol Bakery, the best gourmet cookie. High stakes here, all their cookies have fillings.
Today with our cappuccino cookie, I've decided to make a cream cheese filling, and we are going to be also flavoring it with coffee. So I've got here some Mondvol salted butter. I love salt. We're going to mix our butter now with our cream cheese. You can really play around with your own ratios of what you'd like. Okay, so we're going to start mixing it. The longer you mix it, the better. It makes it super fluffy, super delicious.
Ek is mal daaroor om hierdie gourmet koekies te maak en dit is vir my vrek interessant om te sien hoe Andriette dit doen, want ek weet elke persoon doen dit bietjie anders.
Now we're going to be adding our icing sugar. We are going to sift it. It really helps with your consistency. Okay, you want it to be smooth, you want it to be beautiful. Can one of you maybe help me? One of you want to sift?
Usually I don't sift icing sugar, but she was like, tip, you have to.
Now, if you have time, you'll add your icing sugar gradually. If you don't have time, boy, good luck. Okay. Oops, don't do that. It's okay. Baking is about having fun.
Exactly.
Okay. While staying in line.
My first impression of Andriette is that she is so cheerful, and I feel like she's going to put love in all that she does.
Just gonna grab our Jacob's. Again. You like coffee. Gooi, meaning pour. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of water to this coffee just to make it a paste. Delicious!
Yay!
And then, of course, our vanilla essence. Gonna just gooi one more time. And then I'm gonna just mix it last time. And then we've got this gorgeous. Doesn't that look delicious?
And it smells great.
Oh, it smells so good. Now we're going to freeze it.
Why freeze it?
So it's purely going to be easier to roll your cookie dough.
She teaches us to start with the cookie filling and to portion it out and then to freeze it so that it makes it easier to add into your cookie dough when it is time for baking.
I did not know that. Now for the best part, the cookie dough. Again, I use salted butter. You don't have to. I'm going to put this whole block in. Now is not the time to count calories. We don't care. This part, you mix. The butter is fine. But as soon as we're going to start adding our flours, we don't want to overmix it. Okay. It's going to make it tough. You'll notice I'm using 2 types of sugar. Muscovado sugar. It just adds a lot of caramel flavor. Then we've got our stock standard, beautiful white sugar.
I'm just grasping all of the tips. I love masterclass because we get to learn a lot.
So that's our wet ingredients. You'll notice I haven't added the eggs yet. Then we've got our dry ingredients. I've got self-raising flour, which has the leavening agent already in, as well as salt. So I can't control that. That is what it is. So I've also got plain flour here with some baking powder. Now this is so that I can control it a little bit more. So I'm combining those two. I'm just gonna lower this thing now down. You can see it's already very nice and fluffy. We're going to be adding our coffee because it's a coffee cookie, right? I'm gonna add lots here because I really want it to sing through, but I'm not gonna add water to it first. I'm just gonna add the granules as is, okay? And now we're going to be adding our flour. I'm going to be adding a little bit at a time just purely for a mace. Slowly. You see it's already going everywhere. Lots of fun.
Andriette, being a home baker, is such an inspiring story as she literally built her business out of nothing, and it just shows anything is possible.
So we're gonna add 5 eggs, 1 at a time. Again, that will help it incorporate better.
Chocolate.
Chocolate is what's gonna make your cookie yum, yum, yum. Okay, don't skimp on the chocolate. That's also adding the goo to your cookie. But guys, you can add nuts. You can add many beautiful things, pieces of fruit.
I am definitely learning that you can make cookies very, very gourmet.
This is the last step. So we're gonna weigh out each cookie dough. Okay, consistency is key. So I go big. I don't go small here, right? And here's our frozen filling. Good enough, I put it in and I encase it. That's it, as easy as that. Do you want to help me? Just so that you get a feel. Okay, so once these cookies are rolled, but you see I will put it in the freezer again, just to get it frozen.
How long do you freeze the dough for?
I would recommend that it's completely frozen, which is about between 8 to 12 hours. I know that for you guys, you'll be under pressure. If you can just get it as cold as possible.
So one of the techniques that I'm learning is how to roll the cookie and the technique of how to do that with the cream cheese filling in the center. This was very exciting for me.
Okay, here we've got our frozen dough. This is how hard it is.
Whoa.
It's very frozen. So the texture, which I love and what I prefer, is to have it very gooey. We want it to be cooked through, so it's gonna be in there for 17 minutes, but I don't want it to be hard, okay? So it's gonna still resemble cookie dough. So we're gonna pop this into oven 180, okay, for 17 minutes. Okay. There we go. Doesn't that look delicious?
Smells good.
Smells so good. So what I've got here for you is the already cooled version of it. And you'll see that I've just topped it off with some cocoa powder. As a tip, this is not where your cookie has to stop, all right? You can take this and you can top it with some icing sugar. Just make sure it's balanced well, okay? Keep it interesting, make it fun. Now this is, for example, the cold version. And when you break it, okay, you can see. Wow. And here we've got the warmer version. So when you break this one, it's going to be really goo out good. I mean, that's the goo you want to see. You want to taste it?
Ja. Vandag leer ek dat hierdie gourmet cookie ding kan ook 'n baie persoonlike ding wees en jy moet dit maak soos wat jy daarvan hou.
All the flavors come through. You could smell the coffee. It's delicious.
Cookie is sweet, maar dan kori, you know, the Jacob coffee
balances the flavor. I really like that.
I love spending time with you and I literally can't wait to taste what you create. I'll see you at the Taste Master Kitchen.
Thank you.
Up next, it's Conquer or Crumble as the contestants take on the Gourmet Cookie Challenge. Create your own gourmet cookie inspired by this week's theme, and you could win a KitchenAid kettle, a 1,500 Rand voucher from Food Lovers Market, plus Clover and Today product hampers. Shop the ingredients at Food Lovers Market and make sure to include a Clover product. And to keep your till slip for the entry, share a photo of your creation on the competition post on the Tastemaster SA's Facebook or X pages, or you can share it to Instagram or TikTok and tag at Tastemaster SA. Remember to use hashtag Clover Made with Love, hashtag Food Lovers Market, and hashtag the Tastemaster SA. T's and C's apply. A little indulgence baked with a lot of heart. Clover Made with Love.
Dreams come true with people who believe in better. Capitec is the business bank for everyone. Capitec.
Hello, contestants. New week, new high energy, yes?
Yes.
Good. I know that the last elimination was a very difficult, a very emotional, and a very stressful one because we did lose Oli and Megan. But this is a competition, so you've got to put your game faces on, yes? Ready for the new challenge?
Yes.
A reminder of what you are ultimately playing for. Of course, the title of the Tastemaster SA, as well as 200,000 Rand cash, courtesy of Capitec Business Banking, to add bold flavor to your future. Tinyiko, ungazizwa unjani if you won the money?
Awas.
Ngitshele phela.
So, ngemali engizoyiwina, I'll take my mom on vacation.
Nice.
And then enye, I'll invest it on my future business ventures.
Sounds amazing. You know, you can invite me to the trip with your mom if you like.
It's a mom and daughter thing.
Sorry. Sorry, sis. Before I let you know what exactly your challenge is today, let's welcome our guest judge into the Tastemaster kitchen for the first time. Andriette, please join me.
Hello. It is so awesome to be here. I'm so excited.
Right, your challenge for today is to create 6 identical gourmet cookies. We want you to blow us away with the flavor combinations, yeah? You will have 90 minutes for this challenge. But of course, those of you who still have your long-lasting Sensodyne pins, you can play those for an additional 10 minutes of baking time. Andriette, I know you gave them lots of tips during the masterclass, but what are 3 precise things that you're looking for today?
Definitely, I'm looking at creativity. Texture is important to me, and of course, flavor.
Above all that, right? Our Food Lovers pantry is beautifully stocked with lots of ingredients. There's nuts in there, there's fair trade chocolate in there, there's dried fruit, fresh fruit, all sorts, everything you could need to create the most magical gourmet cookie. Okay, without further ado, Andriette, kick them off.
Okay, contestants, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's start baking.
Time starts, and the first thing I do is fry off my bacon. I am making a bacon and caramel cookie.
I'm using the moist clover butter to make my cream cheese filling.
Today I'm making a toasted rye cookie with a miso salted caramel center. Ek wou vandag myself representeer in cookie vorm. So ek het inspirasie getrek van my broodbak af, wat die rogmeel is en die Asian flavors en alles wat ek saamgesit het vorm 'n storie van myself. Miso is a Japanese, like a fermented paste, so it's just adding a bit of umami flavor along with the salt.
I am using the clover butter in my cookie. I'm first going to cream the butter and the sugar as a base for the cookie before I add the eggs and the flour. My brother's girlfriend is actually a cookie freak and she loves matcha, so the cookie is for her today. I'm starting with my white chocolate ganache, melting the chocolate, adding the clover cream so I can get it into the freezer as quick as possible. I am making a matcha pistachio white chocolate cookie stuffed with white chocolate ganache.
I'm taking some chili flakes and some walnuts, some food lovers.
Andriette, obviously you make those chewy, gorgeous, decadent American-style cookies.
Yes.
But you know, there's other gourmet cookies available. So do you love any other kinds, like a sandwich cookie maybe?
Oh, yum.
Yeah.
I do like the gooey texture.
Right, but there is a difference between gooey and raw cookies, right?
Yeah, and the raw you can taste it actually goes into your palate.
Yeah, it sticks up.
Yeah, where gooey is just
decadent.
Makes you happy.
And in terms of flavor, is there any no-go?
Savory, it could be hard to capture savory in a cookie because you expect it to be sweet, but it doesn't have to be. And I think for this specific journey and with these guys, we want to see creativity.
Absolutely.
So you want to push yourself.
Yes, I can't wait to see if they incorporate local ingredients maybe or local flavors.
Yes.
And you know, we always encourage them to put a bit of their own story into the cookies.
I absolutely agree with you. Heritage is so important.
I am making a healthy, high-protein cookie, something that my family can also eat. Namuntlha ndenza xigugu sorghum cookie. So this is sorghum or mabele. Sorghum is an ancient grain that is drought tolerant. It's what our forefathers ate.
I'm already excited because I see
Sorghum,
local grain.
I know.
And you're toasting it for more flavor?
For more flavor, for more earthy, nutty flavor.
And here we're popping it.
We're popping it.
To grind into the flour as well? Or
to
garnish?
grind and also as a garnish.
Okay, tell us the other flavors.
All right, so we have shigugu. So shigugu is a traditional African peanut butter.
I love that. I've never had that.
I've made shigugu, it's handcraft. Growing up, shigugu ashiendliwa hi vakokwani wa hina. In an open fire, you need to roast round peanuts. And with my shigugu, I use sorghum that I've roasted in open fire. And then from there, you use pestle and mortar. So imusi natsuri ukanda.
This is gonna be a filling that'll go into my cookie. I am very happy with how my filling tastes. Not too sweet. It's very subtle.
Lucky!
Hi, lovely lady.
Hello. How's it going here?
It's going.
He's in a good mood, Andriette, because look how joyful he's been. Usually he's like, "Rrr."
It's
Oh,
the
really?
nerves.
Is it the nerves or is it just my presence?
Oh, a bit of both.
My cheeks pink, yes. I am making something that I've never made before. A salted caramel cookie with some caramel ganache, cream cheese and lemon filling. And I'm gonna finish it off with like that nice burnt caramelized popcorn on top and a chocolate garnish.
Oh, it sounds very decadent.
Very decadent.
I love food, which is one thing that brings people from different walks together. But what thrills me the most is that I get to instill knowledge. I get to give back to a next generation of chefs that are gonna be in the industry. My path growing up wasn't really an easy one. I grew up with just my mom. And from there, I literally stayed in the children's home for most of my teenage life. And parts of me growing up wasn't really easy. I used to sleep on the street. I used to go into people's homes, ringing the bell, begging for food. And if I didn't have the discipline and tell myself, this is not the life I want to do more with my life and not waste it, I would have literally been swallowed. I'm glad that I had all these stages of my life come in because I wouldn't have been grateful for the opportunity that I've been presented with. When I see my students, I do see a bit of myself in them. I just love the passion where they wake up every morning and come to campus with a purpose. I used to doubt myself a lot. I didn't believe I'm going to be sitting on national television from sleeping under the bridge in Joslovo Drive, Johannesburg. So just find that one thing that makes you feel alive and do not stop.
Good luck, Shishani. What do you do,
It's not an elimination challenge, so I thought, let me just be free-spirited and go wild.
I've never really made cookies before, so because I like flavor, I thought, let me do a chili cookie.
I'm seeing chili.
I see chili
Yes,
too.
so I'm doing a salted chili chocolate cookie with dark chili chocolate and cream cheese filling.
Because you're using a very dark brown sugar to give you more toffee-like flavor.
Yes, I want the color to like be dark.
And the flavor.
And the flavor.
Okay.
15 minutes is gone and I'm feeling good. My filling is going into the freezer now to set, and then I'm starting with my cookie.
You look very calm.
I'm trying to be. I'm normally such a wreck.
Is your bacon going to stay this size or?
No, I'm going to chop it down.
Okay.
Yeah, because I also need some for the top as well as on the inside with the filling.
It reminds me of breakfast.
Yes.
I love the idea. Jy lyk baie gelukkig vir my. Tevrede.
Sover, ek het nie my caramel gebrand nie. My raai flour het ek nie gebrand nie. My
Good.
toasted milk powder is getoast.
Toasted milk powder, that sounds delicious.
Yes, so because of the sake of time, I would have loved to brown the butter, cool it down and use it again, but there's no time to cool the butter, so the toasted milk powder gives it that.
Okay, that nuttiness, brown butter nuttiness.
Malty, nutty
Delish.
vibe. Yes.
I'm seeing lots of green things going on over there.
Yes.
Is that the matcha?
It's the matcha.
Okay.
And I see another green pistachio.
Pistachio.
Okay.
On the top, I'm decorating with a pistachio brittle and dehydrated rose petals.
Oh, beautiful. That's almost a little bit Middle Eastern with the pistachio.
And when I think about gourmet, I think about like pistachios.
I got these cookies from our fabulous food lovers market. They are caramel cookies.
Bon, ek weet ek noem hierdie 'n miso caramel, so jy moet die miso kan proe, so ek bly bietjie bysit totdat ek tevrede is met die smaak.
Sanka Rushes, it's my feeling. I'm happy. I can taste the caramel as well as shigugu, but I'm also like mindful of the cookie dough that I haven't started.
It smells so good.
Contestants, listen up. You have had 30 minutes of this challenge. You have 1 hour left to create cookie perfection. Woohoo! Oh, and I'm glad you're
With 1 hour left on the clock, I'm feeling all right, but I know I need to get these cookies shaped like now.
Next up, it's dough or die as the contestants rush to finish their cookies on time.
Find your wonderful. Jacobs, wunderbar.
I am busy forming and stuffing my cookie dough, and then I just need to still make the toppings.
Andriette, we have some exciting flavors going on in this kitchen today. I'm super glad that they're all stepping outside of what's the normal.
Absolutely.
And they're being experimental.
I am intrigued by Lucky's one with the caramel. That's very safe in a sense.
But the lemon, I think,
that
kind of
breaks
brings
it.
it. Yeah.
And then, of course, we've got the bacon.
Bacon and caramel, hey?
Bacon and caramel, gotta love that. Just curious to the texture of it and how it's gonna come out.
Tinyiko, she always puts an element of South African culture in her challenges.
I'm so curious.
I think it's so exciting that she's gone with shigugu flavors and sorghum. If she gets that right and she gets that nuttiness on point, I think that's going to be a very exciting cookie.
Yes.
I mean, the same can be said for Dani and her, the rye
Very
flavor.
They're not frozen, but it's fine. Ek is reg om my cookies te vul en ek sien dadelik my filling is nie heeltemal gevries nie. Dit was supposed om solid te wees, maar as gevolg van tyd moet ek maar daarmee gaan.
I'm hoping that the bacon element with the caramel combination will make my cookies stand out. My journey started when I was very young. Both my parents are very good cooks, as well as my gran. But I really fell in love with the true culinary arts when, unfortunately, my brother passed away. And I needed something to take my mind off what was going on. And I found a passion for food. What I hope to gain from the Taste Master is to learn more about the culinary industry, but also ultimately I would want to go into hospitality and one day have a B&B where I offer homely meals. It's really difficult for me to stay calm in a competition like this because of the time, as well as I feel that I'm not as well trained as the others in terms of the culinary arts. They can think quickly on their feet, I can't. So I've always got to take some time out to think of what I'm going to do, and that gives me more anxiety.
Feeling confident? Okay. I want you to start believing in yourself. Believe in this.
I will.
Because you can taste it.
Really? Can you taste the disbelief?
Yeah.
45 minutes left. and I still need to chill my dough. We need to start cracking, like seriously.
Feeling a little bit stressed because I think I'm way behind time.
Is this your cookie dough?
Yes.
Chili in yet?
Yes, some flakes, but not too much. I don't want to overpower.
Have you tasted it?
Yes, I have.
Dry petals will just work better as they won't get damaged from the heat if the cookie is still hot.
Hi, Lucky.
Hi, how are you?
You're looking very systematical.
Yes, I just want them to look the same. Consistency is key.
And we had put the lemon in this, eh?
Yes, we have. So there's a bit of lemon specks.
Okay. Lemon zest is great. It's very strong, which is lovely. And it's pretty as well.
Jy moet bak nou. Ek ben net perfumed with rooibos zest. Dis nie rooibos melk.
Contestants, you officially have 30 minutes left of this cookie challenge. 30 minutes, yes?
Yes, chef.
I'm waiting for my cookies to come out the oven. It's 30 minutes. I'm gonna go to the cookie queen, Danielle. I need you to gossip with me and tell me what am I doing wrong. My cookies are not browning. The center is too soft for me to take them out.
Oh, my caramel seeped out because it wasn't frozen enough.
She wants me to sit near her oven and watch her cookies. What about mine?
You use a spoon to hold.
Hey, Andriette, not enough time. Uyabona tosfithi sokumele nje umuntu athi qhubeka. Okay. Oof. There's not enough time to chill my dough. I just need to get this dough in the oven.
I'm just busy making a chili salt as part of my decoration, and I'm doing some melted chocolate to drizzle over. I just then put my cookies into the blast chiller.
How are things going with your cookies, Chevonne?
They're in the oven. And I'm just busy with all my decorations. I need to go.
Okay, go. How are your cookies doing?
I haven't even got them in the oven. I'm getting them in now.
You got 20 minutes, eh? How long do they bake for?
17.
17. Papa biscuit.
It's in the oven already.
Oh, get back already.
Yay!
So I'm using the caramel double cream dessert just to caramelize my popped sorghum. And also I'm adding the clover cream just to make it liquidy a bit.
That is my popcorn with a bit of caramel in it. So that's gonna go as my garnish on top of my cookie.
My biscuit,
My biscuit I bake already in the oven.
Sweet. Oh, ja. Soos dat ek my cookies uit die oond uithaal, sien ek dat meeste van die karamel het uitgeloop as gevolg van die feit dat daai karamel nie kon ordentlik vries nie. It is what it is now. It's much better than the last challenge.
Yeah, there's less panic.
Andriette, contestants, there's 10 minutes to go. Woo! You got this.
Yay, everybody! Woo! Don't worry, don't take it personal, Andriette.
Okay.
They're just focused.
Okay.
Come on, bake.
I feel like it's too gooey. They're too soft on top. And my concern is that they are underbaked.
What are we doing with the acetate? Garnish,
this is for the
decoration.
garnish, yes, chef. You're just gonna pipe this on the acetate, pop it in the fridge, let it sit nicely, then we'll add it last.
I'm taking my cookies out of the oven. They spread so nicely and they're so crispy.
Andriette, I saw you peek into Lager's oven. It looked like they were spreading a little bit. Do you think she needed to freeze them for a second longer?
I'm okay with the size. She's more concerned if it's cooked through.
What about Kershnie? Her cookies needed 17 minutes and she had like 19 minutes to go.
Oh gosh.
So cutting it close, but you know, a warm cookie isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just depends on what she wants to put on top, right?
Yeah, we just want it cooked. It shouldn't be raw.
I'm taking my cookies out of the oven. It smells great. It looks great. But now I'm thinking, do you have time? You need to plate. It needs to cool.
Coming up with minutes left on the clock, things start to crumble for some of the contestants. Become a taste master at home. Scan the QR code on Clover fresh milk bottles to find all the winning recipes from the show. Clover, made with love.
I always recommend Sensodyne. It's specially designed to care for their sensitive teeth. And I've had people coming back to me saying it's made a difference. It works.
Oh, why is this chocolate doing this?
I am nervous. My cookies are cooling down in the freezer because everyone decided to take the blush chiller to themselves.
I did put my chocolate in the microwave and now I see it's getting harder.
Yeah, it's seized.
Oh no.
Yeah, so what's your point? You want to
fix it? Andriette's advice is helping me. She said, just add in some coconut oil and you should be good.
5 minutes. My cookies are still in the oven. The garnish, everything, it's ready. It's just taking out those cookies.
It's so soft. Ek is baie verlig want my caramel is 'n mooi donker kleur en nie verbrand nie, so dit voel soos 'n groot verlig vir my.
2 minutes.
No.
One minute left. I'm literally putting everything together. I am sweating bullets now. Woo.
1.5 minutes. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up. Step away from your cookies.
Good job, guys.
Bert. Hey. I'm feeling so overwhelmed. It was like hectic.
It's so scary how a simple cookie can cause so much stress.
I don't even know what to say because it was hectic with capital letter H.
That was awesome. I love making cookies.
Ek's nie 100% tevrede met die eindproduk nie. Ek weet die ander mense het baie lekker geure gedoen. So ek is nie seker wat om te verwag nie.
60% confidence. The rest will have to leave it for the judges to give us the final verdict. They're the experts.
Andriette, I did say that I was confident that we would definitely get 6 cookies on a plate, and I'm glad that they delivered.
I am so impressed by them with the limited time. I think the biggest question is that cookie cooked enough?
Right?
I'm not feeling confident. Yuko, my cookie, it's crumbling.
Tinyiko, hello. I love it. You're smiling very big, which gives me the indication that you're happy with the way your cookie turned out.
Not quite. I'm happy with the flavors, but I'm not happy because it's
crumbly.
It's crumbly, okay.
Ooh, the flavors are really good, but how they look, eish.
Tinyiko, I think that the flavor is sublime. It's like a mellow, nutty, warm kind of flavor. I think that the sorghum is also a lovely earthy flavor and it goes well with the dark chocolate and the peanut.
Yes, I also love the balance of it. It's also not too sweet. And it's different, which I love. It is very crumbly, but that's something that you can go work on because you want to develop this recipe because it's delicious.
Awesome.
Well done.
Awesome. Thank you. Taking that. I need to figure out what went wrong. Should I have added more eggs? So now I don't know.
I'm feeling nervous. I'm always feeling nervous when it's judging time.
These cookies look lovely.
Thank you.
Okay, and you're proud of what you've presented?
Yes, I have to be proud. I feel like my plating is very basic, but I'm also thinking you hold a cookie in your hand and you bite into it, so it should be easy to eat.
The texture is really good. I love that it's very crunchy outside, but yet you can really see the gooiness inside. Do I taste the chili? No, not enough. But I do love my chili, so maybe I'm a bit of a difficult customer. But the cookie itself is a really good and delicious cookie.
Breaking into that cookie, it was like, oh, childhood
really?
Dreams is what this cookie is made of. It just was so abundant, so full, so inviting. And the chocolate is so soft and sort of pillowy and melty and just all the good things about a chocolate chip cookie. For me, I think the chili is just enough because when you get a flake, when you get a flake in a certain bite, it's just a little hum in the back of the throat. Maybe it's because I'm a chili wimp.
Oh no, I love. So the problem is I do love my chili. So, but I think that I agree with you. The cookie is just joyful.
Yeah.
It warmed my heart when Zola mentions that my cookie took her back to childhood memories. She asked me if I was proud of myself in the beginning, and yes, I am proud of myself.
Soos wat ek na die judges toe stap, gaan daar baie dinge deur my kop. Is die miso te sterk? Gaan hulle probleme met die caramel wat uitgeloop het? I'm proud of the way that they came out, apart from the caramel that had a bit of a leak.
And we also have a white concoction here. What is this?
Almost forgot. So this is a lightly infused rooibos milk. Ek is nie confident dat ek veilig gaan wees van elimination nie. Ek weet die ander mense het baie lekker geure gedoen.
I don't mind that the caramel oozed out in terms of appearance. I think it adds sort of a homely kind of fun, relaxed cookie image about it. And the texture of the cookie is lovely. It's got that gooiness and the chewiness. The miso, for me, I would have added even more miso flavor. It's such a beautiful depth of flavor, full of umami, but in the best way, even in sweet cookies like this. But yeah, otherwise, I think a very satisfactory cookie.
Yeah. I love your caramel. I agree, it could have more miso. It tastes like caramel for me. But it's a good caramel. You took it enough. You really went there, which I'm very, I loved. The texture, great. Well done. It's not dry at all.
Okay.
I want to applaud you for taking a chance and being creative.
Thank you so much.
Well done.
Zola sê die miso is nie genoeg nie en ek kan myself skop want ek was bang, ek het gedink dit gaan te veel wees, so ek het bietjie teruggehou.
I'm really confident. The judges are looking at my plate and smiling. I just hope this carries me through. I feel like the lemony flavor, I wasn't too generous with that. So I feel like you guys are gonna get more of like a New York cheesecakey type of flavor to it.
It looks very elegant.
It looks like a party.
I did not taste my cookie at all. I just imagined all my flavors in my head. I just hope it tastes good.
I think this is such a delicious cookie, honestly. And I do taste the lemon. It, of course, could be ramped up, definitely. But I do taste it, it's there. I like the texture of the cookie. It's more towards the cake side. I love the popcorn. It adds such a lovely flavor to it. I would have maybe even loved putting the popcorn in the dough, so that when you eat it, it's because it's hard to eat it like this. So if you've rolled it in the dough, you would have tasted the popcorn even more. The flavor would have seeped through because that's quite delicious. Who would have thought lemon and popcorn was such a yummy combo?
I would have loved for you to maybe take your caramel a little bit darker, just to deepen the flavor. It's a good cookie.
Thank you
Lucky.
so much, judges.
Thank you.
Is this gonna be the round where I don't make it to the elimination? I really hope so.
I'm feeling nervous, as I always do. It is still a judging.
Hi, Chevonne.
Hi, judges.
Happy with your green cookie?
Yes, it's beautiful.
It does look really inviting.
Lovely.
I think we should just dig straight in.
Yeah.
At this point of the competition, I am not sure if I'm safe from elimination, as anything can happen.
Up next, who will be safe and who will be heading to the next elimination challenge? Now you could win 5,000 Rand with the Tastemaster SA and Cappuccino. We want to know whose gourmet cookie looks the most delicious. To enter, reply with your answer on the competition post on the Tastemaster SA's Facebook, X or Instagram accounts. Make sure you include #GrowWithCappuccino and #TheTastemasterSA in your entry. T's and C's apply and can be found on the tastemaster.co.za. Bake like a pro with a variety of top quality ingredients and value for every baker at Food Lovers Market.
Well done on your cookie dough being baked well. It's a good chewy cookie. I love the pistachios. I mean, it's a really delicious flavor profile that comes through.
This is a fantastic cookie.
Yeah.
Your presentation was considered. I don't think any of this was an accident. The fact that you drizzled the chocolate on top, the fact that the chocolate is still liquid, even at this stage, the crunch of that brittle as well, the fact that you kept those pistachio nuts whole, it's just So well thought out and so well executed. It's gooey in the right way. The balance between the pistachio and the matcha, you don't know where one starts and where one ends. So you keep eating more and you're like, oh, it just keeps expanding in terms of flavor and texture. It's a cookie I could eat all day.
I am so happy with the judges' comments. This is literally my dream come true.
I'm feeling very nervous. I don't know what they're going to think of this cookie.
I was talking to you about believing in yourself. Is this a cookie that's going to match up and make you believe in yourself?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Is the filling different to the caramel on top?
A little different, because with the caramel on top, I did also add some walnuts.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm checking their facial expressions. Now, I don't know Andriette, but I feel like I saw a pulled face.
I like this cookie. I love the smokiness that the bacon lends in terms of flavor. It gives it such a depth. And paired with that caramel, I think your caramel on top, it's got like a kind of burnt caramel flavor, but not in a bad way. And then the texture of the caramel that you put inside as well. First I thought, oh, that's the raw cookie.
No.
And then I was like, oh wait, no, it's caramel, because then the flavor started coming out. So I thought that was really great. So you actually got a really good bake out of this. What I don't like is the texture of the bacon on the inside. It's a little bit chewy. The flavor, great. But aside from that, what a delightful and interesting cookie.
Well done on being very creative. I thoroughly enjoy the flavor profile. I really do. It really reminds me of breakfast. The cookie itself is baked really lovely. Well done. It's not raw, it's gooey, it's a great texture. Walnuts, I think, would have added a lovely flavor if you toasted. Because of the smokiness of the bacon, you just needed that to add it. But I do like the idea of the walnut. It's delicious. Well done. You can be proud of yourself.
Oh, thank you for this. I'm so shocked because I really was expecting some really negative comments. But the comments are seeming quite positive. So I'm like, whose cookie are you talking about?
And that's how the cookie crumbles.
I am so impressed by all of them, honestly.
Yeah, they did a wonderful job in terms of experimenting with flavor. I think they took on a lot of what you taught them in the masterclass, because the texture of most of those cookies was near perfection.
It was. We didn't have one raw cookie or one that was too overcooked. It was really so good and so balanced. I'm so impressed by them.
Yeah, they did me proud today.
Oh, and me.
And you, exactly. But luckily, it's not an elimination round, which I'm grateful for, because they all did really, really well. But we do have to choose somebody who is going to be safe from elimination. So do you have a favorite yet?
I do have a favorite.
Me too.
I do have one.
Ek is vreeslik onseker om na die verdict toe te gaan. Ek weet nie meer waar staan ek nie.
Standing in front of the judges, I feel like I know what to expect. It's like I've accepted my fate.
I'm very, very confident, Lucky Lux. I hope I get the immunity pin for the best bake of the challenge.
I'm feeling very confident. I might win another challenge.
Feeling a bit nervous on the fence because I'm not too sure if I'm going to be in the elimination challenge or not.
Everybody's cookies looked fantastic. Everybody has got elevated flavors. So I think this is going to be a tough one to judge.
Contestants, today you truly made me proud. The selection of cookies that you all produced were just so adventurous in terms of flavor. The textures were all nearly perfect. So, job well done.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Chef. And all of that cookie praise is testament to how amazing Andriette's masterclass was. So thank you so much for sharing your knowledge.
Thank you. It was an honor. I'm so proud of all of you. We had so much fun enjoying each and every one of your cookies. Truly so impressed by all of you.
A round of applause for Andriette. Today is obviously not an elimination, so we won't be losing any of you today, but we did choose a cookie that was above the rest. And the person who baked that cookie will be safe from next week's elimination. The best cookie of the day will also receive this clover cookie pin to commemorate your success in this challenge. The cookie of the day was baked with love by Chevonne.
Well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Chevonne, I just want to congratulate you. It really was an exceptional cookie, interesting textures. Every element was executed so well. And from Mondvol, my bakery, I would be very proud to have a cookie inspired by yours in one of my limited edition boxes. That is how good it was. So congratulations.
Again, well done to all of you, but as you know, the remaining 5 of you will be heading into the next elimination challenge, right? Game face is on.
You've got this.
Well done, guys.
Congratulations.
Hugs around.
Thank you, Martha.
I am so happy I won the challenge, as this means I am safe and I'm officially in the top 5 of Taste Master SA Season 6. I'm gonna start falling over because of all these pins.
Next week, it's game on in the Elimination Challenge as contestants fight to impress 2 former professional rugby players.
Another feel-good production.